the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Foster. And he's brought down in the 16 with the better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play. Defense.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and he dropped it. We don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback to affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, we're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James, throwing DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an out route. The catch made. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Who makes the grab? It's a fumble. The defense has got it. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Ducks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And they move into the lead here in the semifinal.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. And looking for a big play here. And he's got it at the 25. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Brought down at the 29. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Drive here set up at the 30. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Smith.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
Second down after that short completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up. Still moving. Touchdown, Oregon. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
Boom. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Powers. Now it's another broken tackle. And play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a first and goal at the 7.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
First and goal, handoff. And that's a solid gain. The defense able to bring him down.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Moves out of the pocket. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. I wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Pressure is coming. And nowhere to go with the football. He'll just tuck it and go down.
Boy, it's third and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker. Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
love the RPO call because you give the quarterback an opportunity to hand it or take a shot. I'd recommend getting that ball out a lot quicker to give these receivers a chance to catch the ball and have room to run.
So second down after the incompletion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's complete on the crossing route. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. The shotgun handoff here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. That's reeled in. It's Porter. He spins free and he's in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team not going to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Powering through a tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking deep to the right side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. And this pass is on target, caught. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, how about that that play, Chris. That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to pass here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. Fires it to the wideout. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Movement here from the tight end. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got room to run. Tackle made it at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
The short completion of the tight end. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. And it's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now, just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Oh, it's a double pass. The pocket breaking down. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Send the back in motion. Looking for a man. Pulls it in. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
First down. We're going to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Looking right. This one caught. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Bringing pressure. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
The Buckeyes will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football game.
Now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point puts it in front by 1. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a 4th down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
That's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a deep completion. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. Coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks into the open. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Caught behind the line. It's Pringle. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Ducks. And they jump on top here in the second half.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 21. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Running with the draw play. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play offense setting up for this third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Porter. Side, can they run him down? Touchdown, Buckeyes! They jump on top now here in the fourth.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
Picked off a crucial turnover.
Man, Chris, I just don't know. Here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by 1. The extra point ties the game. I guess they decided to try to take the lead by going for 2, but they miss it. And now they're still down by 1. I don't like the call.
And now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Powerful offense is back on the field. The back's got it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just at 2 yards. Just to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 and a 4-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Davison. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready, set. Jackrabbit.
Chewing clock with the running game. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Foster. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you continue to work that clock.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Back now, go in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense. Now they'll try to tack on the PAT late in this close game. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. It off from the gun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Caught near the sticks. It's Pringle. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He's got it in the open. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking.
That is executing under pressure by this offensive group, and they put 6 points on the board, and now you're a 2-pointer away. Will they be able to get it under 2 minutes to go? It's all on the line now. They got to get this 2-pointer to get it potentially into overtime.
So here we go. This is it. Late in the game, they need this 2-point conversion to tie things up and possibly force overtime. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's incomplete. The try fails, but there is a flag on the field, so hold on a second. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Runs through the defender. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback will take a knee.